Well, we like to have the sweetest guests here on the weekend mornings just to spice things up, sweeten things up a little bit. Might not be so sweet right now when you're taking a check out. Bellingham Bay usually is one of our most clear, crisp blue features we see. It's a little foggy.
Yeah, so Mother Nature's spicing things up today. We have a lot going on, and we're starting the day off with a little bit of that dense fog. So if you are traveling this morning, you want to make sure you give yourself extra time on the roadways. This is a look at that current visibility, and we have central and southern parts of Puget Sound with visibilities down below a mile. So that means you can't see too far in front of you. So give yourself a little extra time as you venture out to grab the cup of coffee, or if you're hitting that roadway, there's a dense fog advisory for these dark gray shaded areas. This continues all the way until 9 a.m. this morning. We're seeing some of that fog here in Seattle. It was a little bit thicker about 20 minutes ago. It looks like it has started to ease up with increased visibility, but we know that can change in a quick second. So just again, give yourself extra time on those roadways. 33 degrees, south wind at 3 miles per hour. So those light winds have really allowed that fog to start to build up across the area. And where those temperatures are at 32 or colder, some of this fog is actually freezing. So Renton, Shelton, Bremerton, Olympia, there could be some slick spots on some of the elevated surfaces. So again, just make sure that you are cautious as you are getting on the roadway. Be cautious on the stairs and decks as well. They could be a little bit slick. Temperatures this afternoon going to be cool in the lower 40s for high temperatures for western Washington, 20s to around 30 degrees for central parts of the state. Cold front going to work its way in. That will eventually help get rid of some of the fog, and it's also going to increase those rain chances 7 to 8 a.m. out along the coast initially. And as that cold front continues to work its way east, we start to see some of that rain move into Seattle and Puget Sound between 10 and 11 this morning. That'll continue on and off throughout the afternoon hours, with the convergence zone starting to set up around dinner time in King as well as Snohomish counties. So just keep that in mind. It looks like it could be wet for Everett and Seattle around dinner time, and that convergence zone going to dump some snow for the past areas, especially Stevens and Snoqualmie. Could pick up between, say, half a foot, maybe 8-10 inches of snow, heavier snow for southern parts of the Cascades, and that's why we have that winter weather advisory in effect today into Sunday morning. We're talking about 4 to 12 inches of snow above 2,500 feet. Also, a wind advisory for coastal parts of Washington later on this afternoon as those winds start to pick up from the west-southwest behind that cold front. Could see some winds gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour. There's that possibility of some isolated power outages and downed tree limbs due to some of the stronger winds. No significant storm systems are on the way after today. We see morning fog with afternoon sun.